Ah, hell. I'm in the wrong game again. Hey guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. So if you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you another Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus, Devon's Path. So, I'm running on the latest version of Dawn Chorus. I think it's 0.14. This has a decent amount of new content for Rune. Look at this gallery. No, that might have to censor the gallery. Might be some sexy things in there that I have to... jump to root. Nice. That is cool. We can definitely use that. Alright guys, let's jump right into Devon's Path. Hopefully this will be a decently long video. Alright, let's do it. From there, the conversation flowed naturally. We kept chatting until the first lecture was due to start. Then Devon had to go check everything again and talk to the professor from the local university. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's pretty art! I stand up and stretch out, groaning lightly. The chairs here definitely weren't designed with watching an hour-long lecture in mind. That was good, wasn't it? Although, maybe a bit too informative and technical for a morning lecture. Yeah, I think I understood it all, but it took some serious effort. At least the previous one was a bit lighter. The next one is about gravitational lensing, whatever that is. That's actually... I love how that's actually the name of a song from, I believe it is Solution 45. I think I'll skip it. Astrophysics don't interest me that much. I love astrophysics. I'm an astrology nerd. While students are slowly leaving the room for a break, I notice a familiar lion snoring in his chair. His hair is covering his eyes with a messy white curtain, and his snout is half open. Hey, Lake? He doesn't react before I wave in front of his face. Is it over? Yeah, the lecture ended a while ago. Lake rubs his eyes sleepily for a moment, then stands up and looks around. Oh, finally. Wait, aren't you studying astrophysics? What were you doing here? Well, I didn't look very closely at the timetable. I saw a lecture on astrocytes. You know, astrocytes. So I thought it must be something astrophysical I had never heard of before. I had no idea it would be about some brain stuff. So you didn't bother reading the description? Who does that anyway, right? Lake. Oh my god, Lake. Well, nothing is lost. I had a good nap at least. Thanks for waking me up. I love Lake. I'll be going to my room for now, so see you later. See ya. Have fun. We have a 40-minute long break now, right? Yeah, although I think I'll skip the next lecture. I should be there. Gravitational lensing is interesting, but complicated as hell. If this lecture won't help me understand it, I don't know what will. I think I'll go back to my room too for now. Sure, see you in a while. See ya. See ya. The room is mostly empty now, but some of the students stayed behind, talking in small circles and groups. What should I do? Well, damn. What should Nary do? Let's see. Let's go hang out in the lobby. After the lecture, I went to the lobby, hoping I could find someone to play table paw ball with me, but the place has been empty since I got here. Waiting, I started walking around, first around the room in circles, and now my paws have led me here, to the glazed corridor between the renovated lobby and the more recent part of the guest house. Carvin! Good thing you're here. Can you believe that Lake brought a VR headset with him and didn't tell us anything? Travis almost yells at me from excitement. Wow, I didn't know Lake even had a VR headset. Interesting. I don't know much about his spending habits, but I never would have thought someone living in a dormitory might have a VR headset lying somewhere in their room. I mean, they got some pretty affordable models these days. Oh god, I've got a $600 VR headset. It was the G2 Reverb. I've only used it like 3 times. I really need to use that thing some more. Play some Half-Life Alyx. Gee, Travis, I wanted to invite you all this evening. Carvin, hey there. Hey. Hey, good to see you. What are you doing here, and what's up with the VR thing?
Travis and Bjorn were in my room after I came back from the lecture, talking with Jorgen. Jorgen told me that I have a VR headset. Jorgen told them that I have a VR headset while I was out, and you can't imagine how excited Travis got. So, we're here to play now. Do you want to join?
Sure thing. I only once tried playing any VR games. It was at a convention I attended in my high school years. There was a 45-minute long queue, and everyone got 5 minutes to play. What are we playing?
Rhythm Sword!
Oh, I've heard of that one.
That's not the only game I have, you know. But it's the best one!
I've never used a VR headset, so I'm fine with any. Oh, by the way, why here and not in your room?
There's a TV here, and I can hook up the headset to it so that everyone can see what's going on in the game.
God, he runs off. Huh, neat idea. It'd be fun to see how everyone plays, and it might even give it a nice competitive edge. While the three of us are chatting, Travis, who is carrying the headset and controllers, sets everything up.
I haven't played in a while. I'm definitely out of shape. VR games are fun, but there aren't that many good ones, and most of them get boring pretty quickly.
I guess I can see that. Do you think it's a result of technical limitations, or the nature of VR?
Probably the nature of VR. You're limited to the space of your room, and it limits the scope of the games.
By the way, where's Jorgen?
He didn't want to play. He's wearing strong glasses, and he can't see the headset screen sharply in them.
He said he might join us later, though, just to watch.
Okay, all done. Great, thanks. So, who wants to go first? Ooh, I want to. Thought so. Do you know how to put it on and use it? Yeah, I know this model. I've used it before. Can you help me with the tail tracker, though? Sure.
With a bit of help from Leg, the Tanuki straps the three controllers to his limbs, puts on the headset, and turns it on. After a few moments, the image from the headset appears on the TV as well. As he looks around, the image on the TV moves with just a barely noticeable delay. Huh. Neat.
Oh yeah, when I first got it, I was floored. It works so well.
Travis launches the game and scrolls through the list of songs, deciding on one rather quickly. The music we hear is muffled, as it plays from the headset speakers, not the TV. Colorful blocks start appearing on screen one by one to the rhythm of the song, and Travis hits each down with graceful strikes. He's not bad at this. It's obvious that it's not his first time playing, and that he knows the song well. He misses a few blocks in the latter half of the track, but finishes without any problems.
Huh, that went well.
Yeah, you're good at this. Bjorn, you said you've never played any VR games, right? I'm sorry, let me switch voices here.
Bjorn, you never said you played any VR games, right? Do you want to go next?
Sure, thanks. Lake helps Bjorn with the headset and passes him the controllers. Bjorn's tail is too short for the tail tracker, and Lake has to extend the grips to fit in his huge paws. The bear looks around, his mouth agape in awe. Okay, this is better than I thought. How am I supposed to not walk into the TV if I have no idea where it is?
Travis already set the virtual boundary for this room. If you get close to the edge, you'll see it.
Oh, neat. Now, how do I, do anything?
Oh, wait, can I?
Lake walks up to Bjorn and grabs his right paw, showing him how to point and click on stuff, and takes him to the song selection screen.
You have to click here, choose the difficulty. If you've never played this before, then easy should be enough for you. With only 2 controllers, you'll have it a bit easier anyway. And that's all.
Great, thank you. Bjorn decides on playing the same song as Travis, probably never having heard any of the others. The first block passes right by him before he even reacts to it. Same with the next few, despite their snail pace. The bear finally manages to strike one block. After that, it's going better. Not a lot better, though. Somehow he manages to complete the song, but it was a pitiful view.
It wasn't so bad for the first time.
Oh, I don't want to see what you'd consider bad, then.
You'll get better with practice, don't worry. The first time is always the hardest. Carvin, you want to go next?
Sure thing. I played that game once already, so you don't have to explain anything.
Okay then, have fun.
I strapped the small orb-like tracker to my tail, grabbed the 2 paw controllers, and then put on the headset. The sensation is indeed spectacular. The room around me has vanished, and instead I'm in the middle of a semi-realistic arena. I'm surprised with how comfortable the headset is. It's always a huge achievement for one-size-fits-all kind of contraptions. It sits nicely atop my snout and doesn't hurt my ears. That's already something. The menu feels vaguely familiar, but it still takes some trial and error before I find the song selection page. I opt for the same song, too. I set the difficulty to normal, as I've already played the game before and I'm up for a challenge. Difficulty for the tail controller is set separately, as different species differ in agility of their tails. I settle on easy for the tail and start the song. 4 long minutes and 2 tries later, I'm panting and considerably more sweaty, but done with the track. Wow, Carvin, that was something.
Good job.
Yeah. It didn't look hard until I tried it, but now I know how hard that must have been. It was a challenge, that's for sure. Wait, Jorgen, when did you get here?
A few minutes ago, while you were playing. Okay, my turn.
Lake puts on the headset first, then grabs the controllers, strapping one onto his tail and holding 2 in his paws. He thinks a bit more before picking up a song, and sets the difficulty to... Expert? Oh god. Oh god, this is silly looking. Totally not the Oculus Quest 2. Totally not. The endless barrage of blocks immediately comes to view. The endless barrage of blocks immediately comes to Lake, but somehow he strikes them all down with robotic precision. His arms are a flurry, and I don't think I've ever seen him this focused, yet his mouth is curved upwards in an excited grin. A grin that only widens as he jumps around, dancing to the rhythm of the song and flailing his arms around at the approaching colorful blocks. What the? Can you follow what's happening on screen? Nope. I'm not even trying. Oh, and I thought normal difficulty was hard. What he's doing is absolutely impossible, and yet somehow it seems almost effortless for him. How the hell has he got a perfect score so far? Only now I look to the side of the screen and see that he hasn't made even a single mistake yet. You've got to be kidding me. Does he have this entire song memorized or what? None of us has the answer to that, so we just sit in awe and disbelief, watching Lake completely annihilate this song.
Phew! That was fun.
Lake?
Yeah?
I thought you were a lion and not a freaking cyborg. What the absolute hell was that?
No, that was nothing. I've had this headset for a while now, so I had time to practice. It gets easy once you play this a few times. You could play like that too if you practiced a bit. Your brain sort of builds a parser for the game's language and reads the incoming blocks instantaneously. I don't have to consciously think about anything while playing. It's really liberating. It's like I let go of controlling my body. Everything happens faster than I can reflect on.
It's nice to get into that state of flow.
Jorgen, you don't want to try?
I'm fine with just watching, but thank you.
Can I go again?
Sure, we have a lot of time. We each played one song more, and now the break is slowly ending. Travis's enthusiasm is unyielding. I bet he could spend the whole day here, playing. My second song went a bit better, and I finished it on the first try. Bjorn insisted on playing on the second song on a normal difficulty, and unsurprisingly struggled with it even more than with the first one. After he finished, we watched Lake finish another song with a near-perfect score. Now, Travis is playing again, while the rest sits around and rests. Lake and Jorgen are next to each other on the sofa, while Bjorn is slumped in a chair. Let's start with Lake and Jorgen.
I love them, but they get stuck in my head every time and keep repeating in my head for hours. Carvin, did you enjoy playing?
Quite a lot. I hope it's not the last time we'll get to play on this trip. I had no idea you had a VR headset. Why did we never play it back in our dorm?
Do you remember how our rooms look? There's barely enough space to stand there. I mostly played while I was visiting someone else. I played a lot at Torolf's place. He just let me play myself. He's not a fan of VR. Don't stand like that. There's plenty of space left here.
I do as Lake says, sitting down next to him.
But if you'd like, we could look for a place to play together when you're back. When we're back.
That would be pretty cool. What were you talking about, by the way?
I was wondering. I remember so many songs. Not just lyrics, but all of it, down to every single detail and instrument. I could play them back in my head any time I want. Where does it all fit? How can a head hold this much? All the places I've been to, all my memories, the facts I've learned from books, the stories I've read, the people I know. What if I will just run out of space at some point?
I don't think it works like that. I mean, people can learn new things and make new memories at every age, right?
Yes, but...
Lake, you're the silliest lion I know. And lions are known for their silliness. It's almost adorable. Almost.
Hey, I'm being serious here. It's true that people learn throughout their entire lives, but the older they are, the harder it gets. Old people just sit and talk about how things were when they were young.
Yeah, nostalgia is powerful. Nostalgia is very powerful.
There you go, guys. This is the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And please support the creators. And until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!